We're now all set. It's played into space. Whacks it.
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Both sides fiercely contesting the ball. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. A chance! That was certainly struck well enough. Ronnie will take the corner.
It's been a very lively start, and now this is a good chance to make use of their first corner. And this fella can really whip a good ball in.
The keeper's got it. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. A real tussle for the ball. Marco Paz. Ronaldo. Now, surely. Shoots here. Looking to play on the break. An important interception. Things were starting to look dangerous. He goes alone. And the whistle's gone, but it's for a foul. A chance from a free kick in the opening minutes of this game. The goalkeeper's got a hold of it. Lima. Falcao. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Dier. Staring straight at his opposite number. Beautiful through ball over the top. Neilmar. On his own. Ronaldo! They've scored! Great cross in, made the rest easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Manchester United been caught cold early on. Dier. Obi does what goalkeepers are paid to do. He's going on his own. Marco Paz has done well on the right, but now needs some support. They've scored in the opening 10 minutes of the game to make it 1-0. Ronaldo. Dier. Falcao. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Neilmar. Going forward. Neilmar is making his way forward. It's through. Drives it in. He's not taking any risks there. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well intercepted. Saw the danger and got to it. Messi. Blind. Falcao.
Falcao really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Falcao. Ball threaded through. Off he goes. He's onside. Turned back in. Here's a shot. Tries again. What a chance that was. They may live to regret that. Marco Paz. He plays it through. Great link-up. He decides to shoot. Oh, a decent effort. A good delivery essential here. And the defence does its job. They get it away. That was certainly struck well enough. Neilmar. Marco Paz. Lovely bit of skill. Ronaldo. No, lacked control in the end.
Manchester United didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
And that's been cleared. It's a two-goal lead now.
When you can produce a first touch that is as good as that, you're on a winner. And it was all done with consummate ease. That's just lovely to watch. A beautiful flow.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
Ronaldo. Ronaldo. He was well positioned, good defending there. Falcao bursting forward. Manchester United with a big chance and a big miss. This goes for a throw-in. This goes for a throw-in. Honda. That's a clever ball from him. Frick. Moving forwards. And they escape imminent danger. A volley. It had the range, but not the accuracy.
That's a pretty powerful effort, because he really got hold of that one, but he's not going to trouble the keeper from there.
"30 minutes on the clock in the first half. Great through ball over the top. Marco Paz. He's going on his own. Honda. He's bursting forward. There it is. They have a 3-goal advantage, and that should be enough. That really tested the strength of the net.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
We resume again. The score is 3-0. Honda. Surely a goal. And again, another goal. Riveting, ruthless, relentless. Find some words to do justice to that goal.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
A brace of goals for him now. Surely they're well and truly out of sight now. No, the defence alert and picked out the danger. Ronaldo, who we've just seen score that goal. Possibility here. Some debate here, but in the end, a goal kick is awarded. Right. Honda, Messi, Koke, Blind, Stocker, Rat, looking to receive the ball, break could be on. Going forward, Kaká sprinting up the byline. Falcao exhibiting his defensive capabilities. We know all about him as an attacker, but there are two sides to his game.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Another one! He was never going to decline an invitation like that.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
They have this game in their hands now. Blind, Koke, Ronnie is running down the touchline, and that's gone straight to the keeper, looking to play on the break. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. The ball played through the middle. Honda, he's onside here, almost made it 6 for the day.
The defence was made to look vulnerable there. They simply had no answer for that trickery.
A fine save by the keeper, but he'll need to keep his focus for the corner. Clearly not impressed with his defenders.
Well, to be honest, that's a rollicking that's well-deserved. The opposition were afforded way too much space then, and the keeper's letting them know, and I think he has every right to sound off there.
On his own. The forward push gains momentum. Driven in. Plenty to admire in the shot and in the save. The quality of the cross is everything in these situations. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. Lima gives away a free kick. Ronnie. Neilmar. Shitu. The whistle goes to signify half-time. At this stage, it's rather one-sided. So, off we go then with the second half. Stocker. Rat. Dier. Lima. Ball was taken. Through the middle it goes. Cleared nicely. Forward it goes. An interception. Lima. The whistle's gone, I think, for a foul. Honda on a hat-trick at the moment. That, I think, Jim, would mean a lot to him.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it would mean a lot to him, as long as he doesn't get too selfish about it at the expense of his team.
Neymar with the foul. That was always likely to be the outcome. Yellow card. Shoots here, and that was certainly travelling. Manchester United with a big chance and a big miss. And the goal kick's gone straight to him. Shitu. He's playing it through. Good interception, just what they needed. Knocks it through to the front line. Shitu. Marco Paz. Nguemo. He goes alone. Looking to receive the ball, break could be on. Rat. Messi. Honda. Nguemo. Koke. And that's not getting through. Falcao. Ronaldo. And a much-needed intervention that was too. Plays it through. Frick. Shitu. Down the middle it goes. Oh, gets it clear. Lima. Koke. "15 minutes since half-time. They keep the pressure on by winning a corner. They put plenty of effort into corners in training. Now it's a match situation. Hull does all that's asked of him there. Well played, that got them out of trouble. Slides it through on his own. The goalkeeper's dealt with it. The danger was there, he dealt with it well. He's going on his own. Stocker wins the battle and emerges with the ball. Messi. He was well positioned, good defending there. Honda. Looking to play on the break. Marco Paz. He takes a shot. Oh, yet another goal. This game has already ceased to be a contest. He'd love to play against defenders as charitable as that every week.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
He'll be taking the match ball home.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Rat looking to receive the ball. Break could be on. Marco Paz. Honda. He's on his way. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Offside, good call there by the referee's assistant. He's looking to find his front men. Ronnie. Shitu. Doesn't manage to get that one through. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. Going forward. Whistle goes. Referee just gives the throw. Neymar. Surely he's in. And a shot here. Cleared away from immediate danger. Falcao. Play surges forward. Here's a shot. That had real venom to it.
Well, there's no messing about with this fella, is there? Just went straight down the middle. If only he could have applied the finish with the same conviction.
Shitu knocks it forward. Rat. Koke. Some dangerous moments, but he was there to intervene. Didn't have any luck with the through ball there.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Fine through ball down the middle. Strikes it. Ronnie will swing one in. Here's a header and a goal. A really well-worked set piece, that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
What a way to complete a hat-trick.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Rat looking to play on the break. Good interception, just what they needed. Lint has got it back. Now there's a chance to counter. Real pressure from the opposition there. Marco Paz on his own. Good strong run down the right. Now looking though for some support. The flag stays down. That was well hit.
He did so well to exploit the space down the middle there. That gave him a clean run-through on the opposition goal.
He was close to adding to his tally there.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Falcao. He hits it. That was some strike, but the keeper matched it with a really good save.
The defence was made to look vulnerable there. They simply had no answer for that trickery.
Pushed away. Tried to play it through. It's out of play, and that'll be a goal kick. Ronnie. Ronaldo. That's clearly not what he was hoping for. Blind. Chance to counter-attack here. Shitu. Played in accurately. The ball played through the middle. He makes his way towards the penalty area. Here's a shot. Another goal. He pounced.
I know questions will be asked of that defence, but there was an element of good fortune in that.
He's made it an incredible 4 in this game. Stocker. Blind. Now the through ball is intercepted. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. He's free through the middle, onside. It's opened up nicely for him. Manchester United with a big chance and a big miss. Moving forwards, tries to slide it past the defence. There it is. So fiercely was that hit, it nearly removed the net from its rigging.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
A 5-star performance from him here. Rat. Messi. Full-time whistle within sight. Messi. Marco Paz. Oh, lovely feet. He wants to get a cross in from here. Couldn't quite turn it in. We all know what he can do.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. He was well positioned, good defending there. Messi. Marco Paz. There'll be a throw-in. It's played through. And that will be a corner. Vital touch by the keeper. He got a good hold of that. opportunity for a goal. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. Falcao, and he's still going. Looking to carve open the defence. Ronaldo, quick as a flash. He's put that one wide. Good possession in this spell, but lacking any real penetration. Good strength, just wrestled him off the ball. No getting it through there, he knew what was coming. Looking to receive the ball, break could be on. There is the final whistle. We've seen some fantastic finishing from this team with real attacking class throughout. Their opponents didn't stand a chance.
Look, that's what supporters love to see. Tremendous will and spirit, crunching tackles and a real desire to attack. Nobody can feel let down by that.
Many thanks to Jim alongside me. All that remains for me